Welcome to my safe space, a place to breathe, feel, and heal. Have you ever felt like if you stop, you'll fall behind? Like rest is something other people earn, but not you. We live in a world that praises hustle, rewards overwork, and calls burnout grind culture. But behind the applause and achievement, some people are breaking silently. This episode is for anyone who's ever felt like they had to keep going, for anyone who tied their self-worth to their to-do list, for those who thought, I'll rest when I'm done, but never felt done. Because sometimes we don't realize how tired we are until our body forces us to listen. This is my friend, Michael. Michael was always busy. Michael didn't grow up wanting to be the best. He just hated the feeling of being invisible. So he made a decision. If he couldn't be loved for who he was, he'd be admired for what he did. He started stacking wins like armor. Top of the class, fastest promotion at his firm, workhorse, problem solver, rainmaker. He got used to hearing, "You're built different, you're going places. I wish I had your drive." He smiled on the outside, but inside, he didn't feel driven. He felt tired of the fear that if he slowed down, he'd lose everything, including himself. Michael never rested. Not really. His vacations were just working from a different location. His weekends were catching up on unfinished tasks. Even on dates, he was more concentrated on his work than on the date. He watched his friends get married. He missed birthdays. He skipped funerals. "I'll make it up to them," he'd say, "one day when I've made it." But one day kept moving further away. Then came the warning sign. One morning, Michael collapsed at his desk, face pale, heart pounding like a drum. He had a heart attack. At the hospital, the doctor's voice was clear. "Your blood pressure is very high. You're too stressed. If you don't slow down, your body will force you to." He was one all-nighter away from a stroke. But Michael didn't stop. He smiled through the pain, posted a selfie from his hospital bed. Still grinding, no excuses. He went back to work 2 days later, because rest to Michael felt like failure. He didn't want sympathy. He wanted results. But his body had other plans. Weeks later, he passed out in the middle of a client pitch. This time, there was no coming back with swagger. He was placed on medical leave, against his will. His phone was taken from him, his laptop locked. Friends and family intervened. "You need to rest. We'll handle things. Let us help." But help made Michael feel weak. He hated being dependent. He hated being seen in this state. "I'm a burden now," he thought. "I'm useless." The pause was the worst part. He'd sit in his apartment, fully dressed, with nowhere to go. He'd open his emails out of habit, then remember he couldn't answer them. He'd look at the clock and then realize it was unnecessary. He tried reading. He couldn't focus. He tried sleeping. The insomnia was loud, but the worst was this question: who am I when I'm not working? The first real shift didn't come from some TED Talk or life coach. It came at a dinner. His sister invited him out, just the two of them. At first, he declined, out of guilt, not schedule, but she insisted. They went. He didn't bring his phone. For the first 30 minutes, he just sat there, twitching from anxiety. Then, slowly, he laughed. He listened. He tasted his food. For the first time in years, he didn't feel the need to earn the moment. It wasn't a miracle turnaround. He felt like he was falling behind. He still felt guilty for resting. He had panic attacks at night. Still woke up wondering what he was missing. But he started therapy. He started walking in the mornings. He went to more dinners. He fell in love with someone who didn't care about his resume. He even danced once at a wedding, and for the first time in years, didn't think about work. And the strangest part? The world didn't fall apart without him. Michael's life is slower now. Not lazy, intentional. He still has ambition. He still sets goals. But now he's building a life that doesn't require burnout as a down payment. He finally understands that if he only feels valuable when he's working, then he has confused survival with self-worth. To the Michaels out there, the overachievers, ambitious, and hustlers, here's what he'd want you to know. 1. You are not your productivity. Your value isn't tied to how much you get done. You don't need to earn rest, respect, or love. Even on your quietest days when you're not ticking boxes or smashing goals, you still matter. Your existence alone is proof that you're enough. 2. Rest is not a reward. It's a right. You don't have to deserve a break. Rest isn't something you earn after exhaustion. It's how your mind heals, your body recovers, and your soul breathes. Burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's your body begging you to stop. 3. Let others help you. You don't have to carry everything alone. Asking for support doesn't make you weak, it makes you honest. The people who love you don't think less of you for needing them. They think more of you for trusting them. 4. Slow moments are sacred. Don't rush past the small stuff. The quiet cup of tea, the sunset on your walk home, laughter with a friend. That's life too, not just the meetings and milestones. Stillness doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes, that's when the real work begins inside you. 5. Ambition isn't the enemy, neglect is. It's okay to want more, to dream big, but don't leave yourself behind chasing a version of success that empties you. Build something great, yes, but make sure you still feel whole inside it. 6. Relationships over results. The people in your life are not distractions. They're the point. No one will remember how many tasks you finished in a day. They'll remember how you made them feel. Give your energy to people, not just projects. 7. Don't wait for collapse to change. You don't have to hit rock bottom to realize something isn't working. Ask yourself now, what am I sacrificing for success, and is it really worth it? Then ask, what would it look like to live differently? Even one small change can lead you back to balance. You're not lazy for needing rest. You're not broken for burning out. You're just human, and that's enough. So slow down, breathe deeply, say no without guilt. Say yes to joy without explanation. If Michael's story sounds a little like yours, share your experience in the comments section. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Remember, it's not too late to choose a gentler way. Success means nothing if you lose yourself to get it. Your health matters, your peace matters, and most of all, you matter. This is your reminder to rest, to let go, and to come home to yourself again. Because you don't just deserve a break, you deserve a life that doesn't break you. This is your safe space. Thanks for watching.